Good afternoon, everyone. It's not very often that I get a chance to say this, but I agree with the AFGE, American Federation of Government Employees, who largest government employees union, who said earlier this week that the Democrats need to reopen the government and start getting federal employees paid again. And on that point, they are absolutely right. This is going to get worse as the week goes on, as time goes on. You've already seen the impacts. Federal workers missed their first paycheck last Friday. ATC employees are going to miss their paycheck today. If by the end of the week this isn't over, there are going to be 40 million Americans who are not going to have food assistance. And you add on top of that Head Start and telehealth. There are people who are getting their medical appointments canceled because of the shutdown. And it needs to end. It just needs to end. And we have made it abundantly clear, every elected official here has made it abundantly clear that we are more than happy to sit down with the Democrats and talk about other issues, whether it's the unaffordability and unsustainability, Obamacare. We're happy to have that conversation, but we can't do it with, as Chuck Schumer has said in the past, a gun to our heads. It's just that simple. So they're going to have several opportunities again to vote to reopen the government. And I sincerely hope, in the best interest of every American who is impacted by this shutdown, and particularly those who are going to be really adversely impacted come this weekend, that enough Democrats will come to their senses and deliver the 5 votes that are necessary to get this bill on the President's desk. And remind everybody knows it, this bill passed the House a month ago. It is sitting at the desk in the Senate. We can pick it up today, pass it, put it on the President's desk. It will be signed into law. The government reopens today. That's all it takes, and that's really what this is all about. They're trying to make it about other issues, and like I said, we're perfectly happy to have that conversation. I spoke with the President last night. He's happy to sit down with the Democrats next week to talk about Obamacare, but you can't do that when the government is shut down. That would be subject again. Well, does it make any sense to any American? With the exception of obviously it would benefit people who are receiving food assistance through SNAP, but to keep the government shut down for another 3 weeks, why wouldn't you just open it up and have everybody get their benefits now? Again, I don't understand the thinking or the rationale behind doing these one-off rifle shots to try and do pieces of this and pieces of this. I think the White House obviously is faced with a tough decision. They have to figure out how do they reallocate, reprioritize funding, where it goes, where it doesn't go. And they're doing everything they can legally and with the capacity that they have available to them to try and make this, I think, as painless as possible. But there is a point at which they don't have that capacity anymore. And I think we've reached that point.
Session this weekend, sir, if you don't have this resolved, give the first.